Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmate. Today, i-discuss namin ang patungkol sa multiculturalism in the Philippines. Ay isang situation kung saan ang lahat ng iba't ibang grupo o kultura lahi sa isang lipunan ay may pantay na karapatan at pagkakataon at walang binabaliwala o tinuturing na hindi mahalaga. This is the fourth subsector about Philippine culture and values promoted. Subsector Outcome 1. Our diverse cultures value. Only with strengthened awareness of the different culture in the country can Filipinos have the capability to integrate their cultural heritage into their lives and contribute to national development. So first, recognition. The personal achievement and acknowledge for one hard work skill or accomplishment. It can come in various forms such as award, certificate, promotion, or public praise. Second, protection. Legal protection. Multicultural societies often have laws and regulations in place to protect individuals from discrimination and promote quality. Promotion of diversity and inclusion. Protection in multiculturalism involves the activity promoting and celebrating the diversity of culture within a society. Second, it's all about safeguarding, promotes against discrimination. Safeguarding inquires promoting equality and inclusion by ensuring that all individuals have equal access to education, employee, healthcare, housing, and another essential service. Fourth, promotion of well-being with education and raising awareness about different cultures, traditions, and histories.
Good morning. Entrepreneurial spirit. Refers to the drive and determination to start and run a business, often with the aim of making a profit. Primacy of design. This refers to the importance of design in the creative industry. Good design can make a product or service more appealing and competitive. Solution through innovation. This refers to the ability to come up with new and improved solutions to problems. Innovation is a key aspect of creativity. Intellectual property. This refers to creation of mind, such as invention, literary and artistic works, design, and symbols, names, and images. Used in commerce, it is protected by laws such as patents, copyrights, and trademarks, which enable people to earn recognition or financial benefits from what they invent or create. Culture that value arts, science, technology, and innovation. This refers to a culture that encourages and supports creativity and innovation in this field.
Subsector Outcome 4 Culture, Sensitive Governance and Development Strengthen. Culture-sensitive governance and development are vital for fostering inclusivity, respect for diversity, and sustainable progress within communities. By integrating cultural perspective into governance structure and development initiative policies can better address the unique needs and values of different groups, promoting cohesion, equitable growth. This approach recognizes the one-size-does-not-fit-all and emphasize the importance of local knowledge and tradition in shaping effective governance and development strategies. First is pursue institutional reforms for cultural development. which means improving in structure, support for cultural agencies, and in strengthening the impression of relevant policies. As we can see sa picture number 1 is all about the engaged themselves in mutual cooperation, which is the best picture through the bayanihan. Bayanihan is coined from the root word bayan, which means to pay and refers to the asking for payment for service done when there is not supposed to be any fees. Bayanihan means tulungan sa isang gawain. And the second is develop cultural assets across the country. When we can say cultural asset, it is the intrinsic value or benefit, for example, work of art, music, tradition, or histories. And the third, establish historic and cultural complexes nationwide as hub for cultural education, entertainment, and tourism. By establishing historic and cultural complexes as vibrant hubs for education, entertainment, and tourism, countries can not only preserve their heritage, but also stimulate economic development, foster social cohesion, and promote cultural diplomacy on a global scale. And the last one is strengthening the protection of rights of vulnerable sectors of society, indigenous people, women, youth, and children, and PWDs, to assess cultural resources and to live from discrimination.
Article 14, Section 14 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution states, "The state shall foster the preservation, enrichment, and dynamic evolution of a Filipino national culture based on the principle of unity in diversity in a climate of free, artistic, and intellectual expression." This section mandates the Philippine government to 1. Preserve and enrich culture, protect and enhance the Filipino national culture. 2. Dynamic evolution. Allow culture to evolve and adapt over time. 3. Unity in diversity. Promote a national culture that embraces and respects the country's diverse cultural groups. 4. Free expression. Ensure that the artistic and intellectual expression are free from censorship for fostering a creative and open cultural environment.
RA 8371, the Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act of 1997, an act that recognizes, protect, and promote the right of indigenous cultural communities or indigenous peoples, creating a national commission on indigenous peoples, establishing implementing mechanism, appropriating funds, therefore, and for other purposes. RA 8371, enacted in 1997, is a landmark legislation in the Philippines that aims to recognize, protect, and promote the rights of indigenous cultural communities and indigenous peoples. The Act establishes a National Commission on Indigenous Peoples, allocates funds for indigenous rights protection, and set guidelines for implementation. It emphasizes state policies that prioritize the preservation of indigenous cultures and traditions. The Act mandates annual reporting by the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples to monitor its activities and achievements in upholding indigenous rights. The RA 8371 is a pivotal in safeguarding the rights and promoting the welfare of indigenous communities in the Philippines. The RA 8371, major na batas na nakikilala at nagproprotekta sa mga karapatan ng mga katutubong Pilipino, took effect November 22, 1997, and it was signed by Prosecutor Fidel Ramos. The month of October considered the IP month. Month of October ay pinirmahan ng batas na ito, that's why the month of October is the IP month. The month of October considered as the victory of indigenous peoples, for sometimes sa matagal ng panahon ay talagang pinaglalaban na dapat magkaroon ng isang komprehensibong batas na magkikilala sa kanilang mga karapatan at maproteksyonan din ang kanilang mga kultura at tradisyon. So, Piliin Mong Pilipinas by Elgama Penumbra. A shadow play performance celebrating Filipino culture. Connects to RA 8371, the Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act of 1997, as both emphasize the importance of culture preservation diversity, national pride, and empowerment of indigenous communities. The performance showcases the beauty and uniqueness of the Philippines, promoting the unity and diversity, while RA 8371 protects the rights of indigenous peoples, recognizing their diverse cultures and traditions. Together, they contribute to the appreciation and safeguarding of Filipino heritage and identity.